Before I even start my review of the HD720, I wanted to show you something that's so cool that I had to share it before I started. This is an old laptop that I have a movie streaming on from the media player, and I have another file streaming from the same media player onto my TV set. So I'm streaming two files at the same time on different devices from the HD720. Really cool. Okay, now I'll get into the player itself and show you all the good stuff. So here it is up close and personal. This is the Kdlinks HD720. This is what I was using to stream two files at the same time. Really impressive. Let's turn this around and show you guys all the good stuff in the back. Alright, so it does have a Wi-Fi antenna, and you can either use the unit wirelessly and hook up to your router and your home network, or you can plug directly into the LAN port, which I've done because I keep my router right next to my TV set. It does have component out. It's got HDMI out, which I use to hook up to my TV set. It's got optical audio out. It's got coax out, and this is where you plug in a 12-volt voltage converter that powers the unit. It does have a little fan over here that keeps everything cool inside, and also if you put a hard drive in, it's important to keep it cool. It's very silent. I hardly hear it at all when it's working. So speaking of hard drives, it's got this little access door over here on the side, and this is how hard it is to put in a hard drive. Not hard at all. This is an extra 250 gig that I had laying around. That's it. It's inside. Close the door, ready to go. In the software that comes with this, that's resident inside the chip, it does have a format utility to format your hard drive, so I would suggest that you use that. Now over here on the side, you've got a USB 3.0 port. It does come with a cable, so you can use this as a external storage device if you have a large hard drive. And here you can hook it right up to your computer. It's got two USB ports. You can use this either for flash drives to stream media off of, or you can put a wireless mouse or wireless keyboard. I've used it. I have a Logitech. It worked pretty well. And this is your SD card slot right here if you want to put movies or music or video and stream with everybody else. So let's go ahead and take this baby for a test drive. This is what you'll see on the TV screen when you go to the interface of the HD720, and this is usually where I hang out. It's called Files Manager, and it gives me a really good snapshot of everything, all the devices that are hooked up to the HD720. Like I said, I do have that internal hard drive. We're going to go ahead and access that now. I've divided it into three different file folders for right now: movies, TV, upload. Upload are things like Microsoft Word files that I want to share with the household. By the way, we do have both Macs and PCs, and they both hook up with the HD720 without any problems at all over the network. I'm going to go ahead and access my movies file folder, and I'm going to bring up one file that I just started to watch. And like any other good media player, you can start from where you left off previously. It does mark the place, which is a really nice convenient feature. One thing that I wanted to show you is that it really works very simply with the subtitle feature. I went ahead and hit the subtitle button on the remote. I can go ahead and specify that I want the English subtitles. And you'll notice that it starts putting the subtitles on the bottom, but I can not only put subtitles there, but I can control the color, the size, the character set, and I happen to watch a lot of foreign movies, so this is really a good feature for me. I'm going to go ahead and take the HD720 and bring it back to the main menu. And let's go all the way back. There we go, devices. And one thing I want to show you is that it's got this one feature called Universal Plug and Play. And this is where I go ahead and I share the files that are on my PC with everybody else on the network if I want to. And let's say that you're having a party and you've already got a lot of, let's say, music that's on your PC that you want to stream to your HD720, and you want to, of course, share with everybody that's at the party. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, let's just pick Talking Heads for now. And let's just pick the very first file. It starts playing like a jukebox, and it's just a really simple interface to use. I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and we're going to go back to the very beginning, because I want to show you just a couple more things about the interface on the HD720 that'll give you a really good idea of what the interface is all about. Like I said, I usually hang out at the Files Manager and I get to all my media through that, but they do have some shortcuts that you can use instead. They've got a shortcut to your movies and to your music and to your photographs. They also have what's called premium apps, which are some little applications that are built in that help you to access certain areas of the internet. Remember, this is really just a local streaming device, so it really doesn't access the net all that well. That's not really what it's made for. It's made to stream your local files that you have on the HD720. It does have a small web browser, and you can go ahead and navigate the net pretty easily, but it's not one of its strong suits. They also have a little favorites area that you can keep shortcuts in, and of course when you first get the HD720 you want to go to this setup area and set up all your different options to go out to your TV set and your other media devices. Well, I hope I gave you a little bit of an idea of what this baby can do. I would probably go to the Kdlinks.com website and look at the full spec sheet. I didn't really do this justice. But also one thing that I wanted to share with you before I got going was that they really improved the remotes that they use for their media players. And this is probably one of the better remotes of a device that I've used, period. It's really laid out really well. And some of the features that were lacking in the previous models, they've really done a great job with this one. The color-coded keys are terrific, and for me, because I look at a lot of foreign movies, there's the subtitle key right there, and it's so simple to use, and you saw me use it during the demonstration. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in and taking a look at the Kdlinks HD720. I love it. I think you guys would too. Bye-bye now.